Cuzzos, what's the business, man? It's your host, your jovial ruler, Sorrel here to Informative Rants, and we talking about a big subject today, baby. We talking about sex. Let's talk about this sex, man, and how sacred it is. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. We get nothing but reverence to the maternal, paternal most highs, and all the daughters and sons of her, and all the elements here on planet Earth. The air goddesses and the air gods, the water goddesses and the water gods, the sun goddesses and the sun gods, and the earth goddesses and the earth gods. We like you to life. Let's get to it. All right. Let's get to it, man. Sex. Sex is so sacred, y'all. I don't want to be on here too long. I just want to give in depth, something real simplistic that you can comprehend, that you can remember and take with you for life. Sex is very sacred. The enemy knows that. They know sex is sacred. You women are sacred. You have a portal between your leg, your yoni. There's a portal between your yoni. You're here responsible, and you're here with more responsibility than a male. And I know it feel like that. That's because you're sacred. You bring in receivers and you bring in cat pictures. You bring in men and women. You are a sacred being. You are a divine representation of divine. We love you to life. We protect you. We honor you. We respect you. And don't feel that way. It's just what it is. And you must take care of that. You must protect that. And one thing you can do to protect that and take care of your yoni is by eating high vibrational foods, fruits and veggies, pineapples, watermelon, honeydew melon, mangoes. These type of fruits and veggies. Very good. Very organic, helpful to your yoni. Not doing or following what this system or this machine does by shaving your yoni and having it not protected and it's liable to catch things that it shouldn't. Your yoni needs to have a bush, a fern, a bush. If somebody was trying to kill an individual and they go in the woods and all the trees was cut down, they could see them for 30 miles. If they go run in the woods and somebody was trying to kill somebody and them niggas and the guineas is up, them bushes, them afros are up, they could go climb a tree. They couldn't see them for 10, 20 steps. So let that marinate on your brain. Your bush is to protect you from yeast infections, STIs, STDs, crabs, all types of shit. Yeast infections, all of that. Please, sisters, let your afro grow on your yoni so you can have protection. Shape it up, keep it neat and clean, and grown men like hair on that yoni. Let's get to a more higher subject. Let's get to a more higher subject. So with that being said, sex is very sacred. Sex is just not wham bam, thank you, ma'am. A lot of sisters out here see stars of the maternal, paternal most highs, big old daughters. You are walking around. A lot of y'all are, how can I say, what's the word I'm looking for? You're not having sex, but it's a word I'm looking for. I can't think of the word. I usually know the word. You are, I can't even think of the word. Basically, you're not having sex. Y'all know the word. Excuse me, my bad. Y'all know the word. Y'all not having sex. You're not having sex, and you going Dang, it's just about to come to my mind. Uh, It'll come to me. You're not having sex, and you withholding, and what it's doing, what you don't have. I don't give a. I'm gonna say this: you could be the biggest whore that you were in the city. You go 6 to 7 months without having sex and eating right, eating fruit, vegetables, plenty of honey. You need a lot of honey too. I like that motherfucker fructose corn syrup shit. I'm talking about raw honey. I'm talking about pure honey. That them honey bumblebees is motherfucking working. They putting work in. And 13 love to them honey bumblebees. And it heals you. It coats you. It's sealed tight. You know, make it real sweet. Make your honey real sweet in that yoni. So, yeah, what you doing that, you could be the biggest whore like I was saying, and it'll heal you. And next thing you know, between 6 months to a year, you might get in a relationship with somebody and da 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 da. It's healed. Totally different. But with that being said, without you, most of the daughters are big old and the most highs. They're walking around, they are abstinent. That's the word I'm looking for. They are abstinent. They're walking around abstinent. They're abstaining from having sex, which is a good thing to an extent, but we all need to express that with somebody we genuinely and deeply have true feelings for and we have 13 love for. And with that being said, that's what this shit is about. That's what sex is really genuine about. It's about that. A lot of sea stars is walking around here abstinent and they're carrying the light. And that light gets stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger until they find somebody, a male, of that bloodline. Because this shit is all about the bloodlines. And it's a bigger subject that I will get into. But right now I'm going to keep it real short and sweet and simplistic. So, it's about the bloodlines and building new trinities onto the new earth. It's certain bloodlines that need to get together, that they're going to allow to get together. And we're talking about your old babies. Shout out to you. Excuse me. Sorry about that, cuzos. Shout out to you old babies. You know what it is. And you A and B babies. Yay. A and B positive and negative. You A and B babies are very, very, very special. And so are you old babies. These are the bloodlines. The enemy knows this shit. A lot of y'all, I'm pushing this shit out there to you. Listen to what I'm talking about. Know the bloodlines. Go on YouTube. Go on Google. Go on your search engine. Search the bloodlines and what they do. What they're capable of. And you will know why they have that Rosy Cross shield, and they accepting and taking all your blood, which you shouldn't be distributing, because the blood is very powerful of carbon, and they know this shit. They know this shit, cuzos. They know it, and they don't want to tell you this shit, and they taking your blood, and they not doing what you think they supposed to be doing with it, and they taking it, and they using it for other factors. Trust me, they are. You should not be giving out your blood like that. You shouldn't be distributing that shit and allowing them to take that shit all willy-nilly. But look, I'm not trying to jump the subject. I'm going to get back to it. So it is about these bloodlines. So let's just say, for instance, that when we are doing what's going on now, arranged marriages, what's going to be going on. Arranged marriages are going to be going on. Arranged marriages in the sense of royalty bloodline, royalty families are arranging that, hey, you get with that bloodline over there, and he comes over here, and we make an even powerful bloodline. This is what's trying to be done to bring on to the new planets, the new Earth. They know that this is what we're trying to do. So with the sea stars abstaining, you brothers, cuzos, shout out to you. Y'all should be abstaining too, till you find the right sister. Now, there is nothing wrong with having sex, but you need to be doing it the right way. And there is a right way. You should not be nutting. There is ways to have sex. When you in the yoni, having a good time, you should be breathing. Breathing is a major factor when you're having sex. Sacred sex at that. Breathing. Nutting is not an option. You only nut to procreate. That's the only purpose it was for. You do not suppose it was. I'm not. Don't quote me on this, but it used to be. It used to be considered wrong to release your nut without putting it in the yoni. You know, like releasing it on her backside, or anywhere else. That used to be against the. Don't quote me on that, but because the main purpose was for to procreate. So the only way your releasement, your semens was supposed to go were inside of the yoni to procreate new creations that they had ready to come down here and do specific things on this third dimensional plane that we are in. So with that being said, sex is very sacred, very powerful, and it's only like that with 13 love. When you got 13 love for that sea star and she got 13 love for you, it's a powerful thing. That's when you can manifest. When she thinking what you thinking, it's about the mind. It's how powerful it is. And you can bring one through that power of pitching and receiving. It builds a triangle, and in the minds, you, her, and the mind, it builds a triangle, and you bringing something to fruition that is so freaking powerful. This is why your succubus, your succubus, we're gonna have to get back to this, Cutthroats. I'm sorry, I gotta go. I'm gonna get back to y'all, Cutthroats.